What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? I hope y'all had a good week. Mine's been decent, okay? I can't complain because look, a bitch. By the time y'all see this, it's gonna be Thursday, right? It's gonna be my last day of work, and then I'm off for 5 fucking days. So, I've been looking forward to it because bitch, they've been working the hoe like a dog, okay? Like a goddamn dog. Oh, update on the bird situation. I guess that bitch left. Okay, she must have heard that we had some issues, and she didn't want to confront us like women's. Okay, so she just said, "Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna leave." Now, honestly, I don't know if it's some eggs or some shit up in there. I don't hear no babies chirping or whatever. Newborn type shit going on. So I don't know if she finna be a deadbeat mama and she just abandoned the nest, or she was just playing games and said, "Psych, bitch, I was just up there chilling. Wasn't nobody up there." You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but the bitch ain't there. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna touch her nest just in case she wanna come back. You know, if it is some kids up in there, the kids didn't ask for this shit. So, I'm not going to take it out on them. I'm not going to do that, all right? Because I wouldn't want nobody doing that to some kids that I know. You know what I'm saying? I got to have a heart sometimes. But, bitch is hot as shit. In my other video, I had to do Empire. And let me tell y'all what happened when I came home. And it set the tone for me. I had went to the store and I had brought some shrimps, okay? I brought me 2 bags of shrimps, brought me some vegetables, medley stuff to go with it. It's broccoli, carrots, some red peppers and shit like that. It was bomb and shit too. This what I'm thinking to myself, like this about to be a bomb ass dinner that I'm finna cook, you know what I'm saying? And soon as I get home, I had 1 bag that was unthawed almost, so I just hooked that shit up. I'm getting ready to transfer the shrimps into the fucking plate and the fucking skillet. I don't know what happened. Bitch, it fell all over the floor and shit. I was too fucking through because a bitch was hungry. I had my heart set on them shrimps. They were delicious looking. I didn't want to, have to unthaw another bag because I still wanted my shrimps. But that's eventually what happened. And, I was really perturbed. Yeah, I know. I hate when shit like that happen. Like, I just wasted some stuff. Y'all know I don't like wasting money, and that was a waste of fucking money. But anyway, enough about me. Let's get into this video. I don't think this video is going to be long. Today is Thursday when y'all will see this. I will do After Dark. Whatever I don't put in this video, we can talk about it on After Dark. Like I said, After Dark will be live, so check in around 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. That's PM. I'm in Chicago, so y'all figure out the time zone, okay? Bitch, I'm tired. But yeah, we just gonna talk about any and everything over there. All right. So just to let y'all know, it's this Friday on the 25th. Okay. But let's just get into this video. We have to start it off with the fuckery that happened once again over the weekend. This past, I think Friday, I believe. The school shooting, Thursday or Friday, the school shooting that happened in Santa Fe, or I should say Santa Fe, Texas, at Santa Fe High School. This 17-year-old kid came up in there who always dresses in a trench coat. And when I was reading the thing, it reminded me of the Columbine shooting, with him in a trench coat and stuff like that, and how they hid their weapons under the trench coat. And, one of the biggest and most talked about school shootings that kind of sparked off all these school shootings or made them, widely known. Okay. The Columbine shooting. Um, yeah, he came in an art class and just started shooting up people. And then they was putting out reports saying that he didn't shoot the people that he liked. Well, typical, that's understandable, but he was 17 years old, and I guess he was being bullied. And I think the father had did an interview basically trying to blame and make it seem like his son was the victim because he was being bullied and all this stuff. Your son was not a victim, okay? enough to that you take your anger and the fact that you was being bullied or whatever out on other people. Yes, bullying is not fucking right. I'm not here for bullying of any sort. But just because you get bullied and just because some kids are fucking assholes 9 out of 10 because they're trying to impress somebody or they got shit going on in their own life so they taking it out on you, you allowing yourself to be bullied, bitch, you ain't standing up to these motherfuckers. Some people can't stand up. So I'm not going to say that for all because you never know the circumstances. Some people, like I said, are really just assholes. But that does not mean that you take it in your own hands to take somebody's life, okay? You tell somebody. And if something don't get done by the authorities in the school, you go to the fucking cops if you fucking got to, okay? And you put you go through all the formalities. You go through so many things that, you know, to get this shit situated. If that's what you feel you need to, you do not take it out on other people who did absolutely fucking nothing to you. 9 students and 10, one teacher, which was a substitute teacher. She was a fucking substitute teacher. Bitch, she was just there because she needed a check for the day. And that wasn't even probably her permanent station. And she done lost her life behind this. Because you and your feelings, because you were being bullied or people wasn't taking you serious or whatever it is. I'm not here for the father's excuse. Just say that your son was fucking wrong. Okay? Your son was fucking wrong. And there should be no mercy held against him because I don't care. Charge that motherfucker as an adult. He's 17 years old, bitch. I don't care. Okay? Just like the other dude that did the shooting in the Douglas High School. Charge that motherfucker as an adult too, okay? No sympathy over this way. No sympathy. It's a sad thing. It's a sad fucking thing. And I just... we as a country, you know, it feels like we're beating a dead horse when we talk about gun control, when we talk about these school shootings that keep popping up and popping up and popping up. And it's like nobody wants to do anything about it. Okay, nobody wants to do anything about it. Nobody wants to take the cries of the students that actually been there and been through this stuff, the parents, and listen to them and hear where they're coming from with the gun control issue. And just, you know, you tired of this stuff happening, but yet you don't want to do nothing really about it. And it's really fucked up, okay? We are probably one of the only country that has so many school shootings, okay? And why is that? Why is that? Because we're fucked up. That's why. We can't agree on shit. We can't even agree to fucking disagree. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. You know, and it just makes me, I get so upset when I hear about these school shootings because most of these school shootings happen when these kids are in high school. My little sister's about to go to high school in the fall, okay? And I'll be good goddamn if I get a phone call or somebody say turn on the news because your sister's school is on TV because something that happened. Bitch, where the motherfucker at? You better kill that bitch because if I see that hoe, all right, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if my sister get hurt or not. You put her life in danger, okay? And I don't play with that shit. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about that story. But a federal judge speaking of your fucking president, I don't know how this came about, but a federal judge ruled that Trump cannot block people on Twitter. It is unconstitutional. I said, well, good goddamn. You have to see everything that motherfuckers say to your ass, okay? And for so many people, like, I just want to know what his block list look like. Because I know he ain't blocking every motherfucking body that hit him, okay? Because we all said some shit to him. I have him at one point, I know it's not just me. I have him blocked, but his shit still pops up on my timeline as if he's not blocked. And I'm like, how am I still seeing his tweets like this? You're blocked. But I can still, because usually when you block somebody, their stuff don't show up on your timeline. Why is his stuff still showing up on my timeline? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I know I'm not the only one. Okay? But hey, it is what it is with him. The NFL. So Colin Kaepernick, we all know what he did. You know, he started the kneeling to protest, his way of protesting the injustices that was going on with people of color, minorities, and mainly black folks when we say things like that. But I like to say people of color slash minorities because, you know, we have had some instances where some, Hispanics slash Latinos and Latinas have been victims of, unjust treatment by the police as well, and, other races too that are non-white. So that's why I say that, but we know that it's mostly black folks that we're really talking about in this instance. And it was just his way of protesting the injustices that we face. And so, of course, they took that to mean that he was protesting the flag just because he took a knee during the national anthem. Mind you, to this day, they still believe that, even though you have your explanation that's clear as day. And I just don't understand. I don't understand what is so hard about understanding and listening and reading comprehension. And I mean, did you not pass these courses in fourth grade? Okay. We were taught to listen and to read thoroughly before we form an opinion, before we go out and assume stuff and make asses of ourselves. Okay. We were taught that, but I guess a whole bunch of people skip that and they want to twist things and let it feel and be what they want it to mean, okay? But we all know the whole history with that. So, the NFL commissioner and all that stuff, they came up with this, I guess, a compromise, you want to say. If a player or a coach is kneeling on the field, they will be fined. They will be fined some penalties, some monies, and all that stuff. The only way that you can kneel during the national anthem, or if you know you can't kneel during the national anthem without being fined, you have to stay in the locker room. Okay, if you don't want to, participate or whatever, you feel like you're gonna be one of those ones that's gonna kneel and do all that stuff. Just stay in the locker room, or else you will be fined. I feel like it's a cop out. I feel like it's a cop out. I feel like ain't this their First Amendment right to do what they to protest and all that stuff? Isn't that a constitutional right for them to be able to do that? And now you are literally telling them that if you don't do this, if you do it this way, you will be fined. You will suffer the penalty and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like that's messed up and that's a cop out. But we gonna see through when football season comes if people were just doing this for the moment, or are they going to hold true and continue to do so and stand up and take that fine and do it on that field right then and there, or are they going to go to the locker room, or are they not going to do anything? We just got to wait and see on that one. Y'all tell me how you guys feel about that one. Do you feel like it's a good compromise? Do you feel like it's defeating the purpose? Do you feel like it's a cop out? What do you feel about that? Um, Speaking some more about, presidents, shout out to Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. They have signed a multi-year contract deal with Netflix. They will be producing and making probably cameo appearances on some of some series, unscripted series, some scripted series, some docu-series, and things of that such with Netflix. And, I'm all here for it. I don't know how Monique may feel, and it's no shade to Monique because I guess that boycott Netflix didn't really work, okay? And I do kind of feel bad because she was putting her all into it and she thought she was going to have a lot of people on her side. She had some people. And like I said with the Monique situation, if she presented that argument a little bit better, we all would have been on board. But it became at one point it was about her. That's how I looked at it, because ever since then I've been seeing a whole bunch of, and even before that, a whole variety of diversity that goes on, women and men of color, black, Latino, Asian, Indian, all that on Netflix and getting programs put up, okay? So, anybody checked on Monique? Is she still on tour, whatever? I how's she doing? How baby doing? How Queen Latifah is doing? I hope she all right. I know she got an honorary degree. I can't remember what school it's from, what college it's from, but I remember she got an honorary degree. She stepped out for the first time. That was the first time I seen her, and probably most of us seen her ever since her mother passed away, probably a couple months ago. So I just hope everything is all well with Miss Queen. Um, Speaking of Queen Sugar comes back on next week. I hope y'all get your calendars ready, okay? Ashley will be reviewing because my boo-boo, we got to finish out our story, okay? And, see how this shit gonna work with our family. I got to get the blood test back and see if blew ours, okay? You know, how Darla came in and fucked our shit up. Like, she just really just fucked our world up, Had my baby just sitting there crying like a little bitch, And I was just like... I'm gonna let him do this because I was in my fields too. So how most of the time this is how OWN do their shows, especially with Queen Sugar or Greenleaf. They do a 2-night premiere and then they go on the regular night, which I think will be on Wednesday. So it comes back on it comes back on May 29th, which is this Tuesday, and then the regular night, which is the 30th, which is Wednesday. So it's a 2-night premiere on the 29th and the 30th. And yes, Ashley will be tuned in, and you can look forward to those reviews. Okay. Um, Before I get any further, 2 people wanted me to shout out their channels. Now, one, her channel is Baby Hayes, BABY space HXZ. Okay? So, shout out to you. I was supposed to do it last week, but I had forgot to do it last week. I remembered this week. And shout out to Lynette Kelly. Make sure y'all go give them some love and show them some, support or whatever. Yeah, just show everybody some support. Shout out to Rox, shout out to Scotty, shout out to James Caldwell, the Scorpion Show. Y'all going to the Scorpion Show live show because Ashley will be there. Of course, I'm getting in town August 11th, but early in the morning. I need to talk to some people. Bitch, Tamika, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be there. I need to talk to somebody who got a hotel because it's a possibility that my hotel might not even be ready for me by the time I get there. And I don't feel like lugging around my luggage when we go to the goddamn show because the hotel room ain't together, or I don't want to be late because it get together at the late time. Now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about that. Speaking of some other shows, I did that. Queen Sugar. Okay, I did everything back there. The Billboard Awards. Let me piggyback off of this. I did my little review with Janet and BTS and Salt and Pepper. I went back and I looked at some of the performances. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for them. Okay, one that I really truly didn't care for. I don't know what's going on. How do y'all feel about Christina Aguilera in this new era that she got going on? The first song that she released, Accelerate, I didn't like it at all. It never got out of neutral, okay, for me. Then the second song, that I heard from her was this song that she has with Demi Lovato. I heard it before she performed it live on the Billboard Award. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be some type of a up-tempo thing. And I like the message behind the song, but it's just not my thing. And I just really can't vibe with the song. And then for them to have performed it live, I just really wasn't here for the performance either. I don't know what's going on with me with this Christina Aguilera era so far. I don't know. And I'm a Christina Aguilera fan. I have all her music. So I'm a get the album, but these singles that she's releasing is not moving me, to be just like extra hype for it and just like, hey bitch, I can't wait. So, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. I did see the Khalid and Normani that it's her name is Normani, right? Normani, is that how you pronounce it, or do you pronounce it the way that the announcer pronounced it? Because I felt like the announcer pronounced it wrong. She was like Normani. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, you pronounced every fucking vowel and consonant in her goddamn name. I was like, is you supposed to break it up like that? Normani. It just didn't sound like that's how it was supposed to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but I seen the little performance. And I mean, I don't really get her hype like as the hype, but I can see that she got a lot of potential. She got a lot of potential to do a lot of big things. So, it was cool on that front. That Camila Cabella bitch, I don't see it for her. I really don't see it for her. And she friends with that That White Walker, in the words of Kid Fury. Taylor fucking Swift. Girl, okay, I just really didn't see it for her. I don't. I'm sorry. She's very average to me. And, sorry to the fans. I'm just not a fan. So it is what it is. I don't know no drama or whatever that probably is behind that whole thing, but she's not my cup of tea. I just felt overall the Billboard Awards, they were cute, but maybe because I don't listen to the music, I thought, and this is where usually you'll look at a award show. If you don't listen to the music, maybe the performance for the people who are performing these songs that you don't listen to, maybe the performance will kind of make you be like, oh shit, okay, maybe I do need to give them a chance, all right? Maybe I should check their stuff out. Nobody on that stage made me do that. I'm sorry. Nobody on that stage made me do that. I can't. I'm so glad that I grew up in the golden era of the award shows, when the award shows really were about something, okay? Everybody came in and performed for their lives. Nobody, if you were a singer, you got up there on that stage and you fucking sang, okay? And we ain't expect you to do nothing else but fucking sing and have your background on point and let them do whatever the fuck they do, the dances and all that shit. We ain't need you to do nothing extra, no theatrics and all that shit. Just get up there and sing. But if you was a singer slash performer, we wanted you to get up there and sing, perform your ass off, dance, do this, work the stage. Bitch, they worked the fucking stage and I was here for it. Today, you just get up there and it just be so fucking lazy. Like, even the rappers used to work the fucking stage real well. Nowadays, they don't do that shit either. Y'all ain't got to do nothing but recite what you wrote and that's it. You ain't even got to put that much effort in, but you can't tell these motherfuckers nothing these days. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about the Billboard Awards. If you didn't see the review for the other one. Congratulations are in order, I think I mentioned it last week. Chrissy and John Legend, they gave birth to their son named Miles Stevens. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Princess and Ray J. They welcomed their baby girl. Now listen about this one, bitch. Congratulations to Dro and Dominique Perry, okay? Y'all may not understand or know who Dominique Perry is, but if I say Tasha and I say Dro and I say Insecure, put those things together, bitch. Now you know who they are, okay? That's their character names on Insecure. So the tea about this shit, it dropped last night, all right? And everybody was trying to figure this shit out. Now, we knew back in the way back that Dominique was pregnant, okay? And then, she posted at one point this beautiful, beautiful picture of her in this flowing red dress or whatever that had her, she was in some red panties or whatever the fuck, and her stomach was out with a red bra, and it was just flowing. It was so beautiful with the natural hair. I said, bitch, you did that shit. It was simple as fuck, but it was beautiful as hell. And it's like, I wanted to introduce the world to you finally and all that stuff. I said, all right, cute. I never asked who the baby daddy was because I didn't care. Bitch, she had the baby. Baby's in. Girl, last night they started putting two to two together, and then Dro's sister had tagged him in a photo holding baby's in and made sure we knew that her name was Giselle, whatever the last name is. Mind you, the sister name is Giselle. And I said, oh shit. So Dro is the baby daddy. I was like, all right, so y'all really was on set fucking each other. That's cute. That's cute. I mean, you weren't in your relationship. She wasn't in no relationship. Shit happened. You probably got drunk at one of those little parties or whatever. Listen, Insecure be having some of the best, behind the scene parties and promo parties and shit leading up to the season and during the season and stuff. I be following Issa and everybody on the cast, and they just be getting down. So I can understand how some shit can slip up and happen. But bitch, I thought they both was fucking single. I didn't see them pairing up together like that. Dro, big, tall, lanky ass, he ain't even that cute, okay? Because his grill is just fucked up to me. And that probably would throw it off, for me. But Dro is the one that was fucking with Molly. Mind you, Dro also had a wife, Candace, okay? Let me just tell you how much of a real life situation that art is imitating life right about now. Or I should say life is imitating art right now, because come to find the fuck out, Dro was in some type of relationship. I don't know if he was his she was his girlfriend, but she said basically they was kicking it and they was together this whole time, and I guess she was the monogamous one and thought they was in a real ass relationship, and come to fuck to find out he got a whole ass baby now. And the way she found out, bitch, was off the shade room when we found out about it. Bitch, I said, what? I'd be so fucking pissed off. I'd be like, bitch, you dirty dog. Get your shit, get the fuck out of. Light all that shit up. Like, how dare you do some shit like that? Dro, we need answers, and Dominique, we need answers too. Bitch, Dominique, you better say that you did not know that he was fucking around with anybody, okay? He looked like the sneaky type. We just gonna hold true. I hope you ain't really Tasha in real life, okay? Like, girl, the fuck is going on? Did you know that man had a girl? Did he lie to you? Which one is it? Okay. But that was some juicy shit. I was on Twitter last night like, damn. Okay. You know, two people that we never thought would anybody really be talking about like that had some good shit go on. But anyway, moving on from that, Jet Li. A picture came out of the actor Jet Li, who is 55 years old. Y'all know Jet Li. Most of y'all probably, the young ones probably know him from Romeo Must Die. Okay. He's been in a lot of movies, and he do a lot of stunts, and he do all the karate moves and martial arts and stuff, and some of that he's doing his own stunts. And so somebody took a picture with him, which was a bad picture because his management team came out and said it was just a bad picture, and it made him look like he was, losing a whole bunch of weight, or he just looked very, very old and crippled and fragile. His management team came out, and this was when he was in Tibet recently. His management came out and basically said he's fine, his health is okay, but he has been suffering from hypothyroidism, for the past 10 years, and he's dealing with the effects of, the injuries that happened during his own stunts to his legs and his arms and stuff like that, and I think even his spine, that has limited his range of motion, so he's not doing movies and stuff anymore because of that. But other than that, he's okay. And I was like, whew, y'all was trying to put Jet Li in the grave, okay? We don't need him to go too, all right? But I hope he get well, and I hope, everything is manageable with that, them thyroid conditions ain't no joke. Whew, that should have either caused you to lose weight or gain a whole bunch of weight, and, some other health problems. There's just a lot that's going on. Let me just bring this up. So Gandhi was down was it Alabama? They were doing a march, and they were protesting Waffle House. They marched all the way from where they started at, I don't know, and it probably was some miles that they marched, and it was hot as fuck down there, to the Waffle House where the girl who asked for the utensils, who was at that Waffle House the day before, and they told her that you got to pay 50 cents for the plastic utensils, and they called the cops on her and all this stuff. And there's been different versions of that story, so I don't either way, I don't care what went down. All I know is the cops manhandled her. The cops basically sexually assaulted her because she had on like this tube top dress, and they pulled down. It's like they deliberately pulled down her stuff, and her titties was out and everything. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And the cops and everybody that did the review, and even the Waffle House, saying that what the cops did was okay, and ain't no charges gonna be filed against the cops, so nothing's gonna be done and all this stuff. So they, I guess, tried to do a little protest against it, which is fine because that's what we do. Yandy and them, they go to the Waffle House, and next thing I know, we see this video. I seen multiple videos from when it started to when they got there, and then this one particular video that got a lot of people in their fields, and causing a bit of a conflict, like I should say a division, because you see Yandy sitting on a table with these white family. It was a man and woman and probably their daughter or whoever, adult daughter, and that she was sitting her sweaty ass on the table, and she was like, make me move me, make me move, filming the whole thing. And I first saw it, and I said, bitch, you ignorant as hell. And you want to know why I said that? I said I thought the beef was with Waffle House and not the actual customers. Waffle House employees and staff is the one that fucked around and called the cops. And then y'all go protest down at the police station. I hope y'all go do that shit too. And I was like, so why are you, harassing the customers and shit like that? Well, according to Yandy said that them motherfuckers is throwing racial epithets at them and, calling them out their names and shit. And that's why she was sitting her ass on that. I said, you better be glad you cleared that up, because I was showing up like, girl, you ignorant as fuck for doing that. Because that is not what the beef is with. The beef is with Waffle House, not the customers. But bitch, since you done said that they were saying some shit, I would have said, move my ass too. Say that shit to my motherfucking face too. What the fuck you gonna do? You gonna call the cop and let them manhandle me too? Bitch, it wouldn't have been me. I gotta stop because my attitude just, But y'all give me y'all opinion on it. You think she was in the right? She did the right thing. Now that you know that with the background story on it, because bitch, you ain't gonna get to. I guess that's better than knocking their asses out and then they want to press charges and cry white people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Which side you leaning on to it? Teairra Marie. Speaking of small love and hip hop people, Teairra Marie, she had this press conference set up with Lisa Bloom, who is her attorney, who's representing her during this case. She's suing her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, Akbar Mohammed Abdul, something like that, Akbar. And she's also suing 50 Cent because apparently 50 Cent is friends with this guy. And when her pictures in that video of her in that sexual position leaked, 50 Cent reposted the picture of her, I guess, with the cum shots on her face or whatever, the sperm on her face. And that was fucked up in itself, and his caption, and 50 Cent is a troll, and that's what he does. And so at this point, when I realized and that's why she was suing him, I'm not surprised that he did something like that, because it's totally not out his character. He has no respect for nobody, okay? And because that's his friend, of course. And so Akbar said that he didn't do it, and who did it was a female. Keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind that he said it was a female. He said, first of all, she didn't even know that 50 Cent and me were friends until recently, and that was after they was done and doing this whole thing. That's when she found out that they was friends. But to be quite honest, if he really did do it, I would sue him, and I would sue 50 Cent too, because why did you post that? But then again, it's like, can you sue? If you're going to sue 50, you're going to sue everybody else who posted it, but then 50 is the bigger name. And 50, it'll hurt. She'll actually get something if she win the case. If she win the case from 50. But then again, 50, has he yet to pay that money to Rick Ross' baby mama for posting that video? That sex tape of her? 50 is sneaky. He a grimy ass nigga. So at this point, when I'm saying it like that, it's like, what's the point of suing him? Because he ain't gonna give you that money. Okay, even if you win. But that's 50 Cent. He don't give a fuck. He was hanging out with Lisa Bloom mama right when the shit was happening too. I said, damn, okay, Gloria, you making me look at you funny. We already look at you funny sometimes. Now you making me look at you funny now. You hanging out with him. Okay. Maybe it was just a real photo opportunity. You just said, fuck it. I don't know. But see, when I said keep in mind that the ex-boyfriend said that it was a female who leaked the picture or whatever, who leaked the info and leaked all that stuff, his wife, mind you, he's married. His wife came out and gave an interview basically saying that Teairra Marie is delusional. The way that Akbar and them met up and got into a relationship is, I guess he used to work for her and help, get her wardrobe together, got her a car, got her an apartment or whatever, let her drive cars that he owned, him and his wife owned or whatever the fuck, and help give her apartments and stuff like that, and was working on her team and her music or whatever that she's about to release, or they already put on anthem, bitch. I don't know, because we ain't heard nothing. And basically, when you read the interview, or the little report of what she said, she basically saying Teairra Marie is delusional. She knew that he was married. She forced this man to basically into a relationship with her or to do certain things until he went on ahead and did it. And basically what she was doing was trying to put it all on Teairra Marie as if her man, her husband, who has the greater responsibility in this because it's his dick and he could have said no. As if he didn't willingly fuck this girl and do all this shit with this girl and make them think that they were in a real ass relationship. Yes, she probably knew that he was married, but that is him, and she wrong in that aspect too. Let's not take none of that fault off of her. Teairra dead ass wrong if she knew that man was married, which I'm pretty sure she did, because something about that came out a while ago when they were supposedly still dating that he was married. So if we knew, bitch, you knew. That's what I'm gonna say. But that is a fucking married man, and he knew that he was married. And you gonna make it seem as if Teairra is all at fault at this? No, bitch. Your husband let his dick get hard, and your husband went on ahead and used that dick on her willingly. They both had consensual sex in a consensual fuck ass relationship. So don't even do no shit like that. And I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 that she gonna stay with that nigga. I just said, y'all trifling as fuck. Okay, I hope you gave your nigga the same energy that you trying to get Teairra. I really hope so, because you look stupid as hell defending a fuck boy. Is he the breadwinner up in this case or something like that? Is that why? Like, I don't understand. But you know, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And the last thing, speaking of Insecure, Insecure starts back up August 13th. Nate, backtrack, bitch. I'm giving out false information. Fake news, fake news, fake news. Okay, this is the real shit. Insecure Season 3 starts back August 12th. That Sunday. Bitch, I'll be in Philly then. So, I may give y'all a review while I'm out there, or I may just wait till I get back. But 9 out of 10, you're probably going to get it on that night. So, it is what it is. I'm still going to watch it. So, you know, hopefully the hotel got HBO. But I got the HBO app, so I can watch my shit. But anyway, that's my show. Y'all know how I feel about Insecure. But anyway, moving on from that. The last thing that I really want to talk about before I get off here, like I told y'all, for me, this is a short video because normally it'd be like 50 minutes. This like gonna be less than 40. The whole thing with Andy Cohen talking about in this video or whatever, saying that he felt if he would have known shit was gonna go the way that they went at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion season 10 with the Kim and Nene and all the other girls, he would have just walked out. He should have just walked out. And I'm confused as to what he's talking about. He should have just walked out. You're the host of the show, so because of the back and forth that was going on and you wasn't so-called here for it all of a sudden, you was going to be the one that walked out and then going to say that he felt like she was being ganged upon. Where? If that's the case, Portia was being ganged upon. If that's the case, Phaedra was being ganged upon when she was on that because they was talking and calling her out on her bullshit. Bitch, if that's the case, Kenya was being ganged upon. If that's the case in this, nobody was being ganged upon, okay? Nobody was being ganged upon. People was just trying to hold a bitch accountable for their fucking actions. And that truly contradicts what you said in the back when you was in there with Kim and saying that, bitch, you contributed nothing but negative shit to the show, okay? That's all it was. Your actions made and paved the way and set in motion what happened to you and the consequences that went on, okay? And for Andy to backtrack and to do all this shit, it's just like, you can't trust nobody, okay? I always thought Andy was on some sneaky shit. He's a messy ass queen. He really is, and I don't like those type of gays. I really don't like those type of gays. Some messiness is cute, but this type of messy, it's just, like you really showing your colors that you are just really a fake person. You here for the mess. You sat there doing the mess. You didn't try to stop nothing. You wasn't lost. You wasn't like, hey. And then you go back there in the back and you tell her, well, all the stuff that you did was negative and all this shit, so that's what happened. And then you basically saying that the girls basically had a right to go ahead and call you out because that's what a reunion is, to get all the issues out Now all of a sudden you saying that she was gained upon. That bitch was not gained upon, okay? And mostly the people that was doing something was Nene and her, okay? So that's a game. I thought a game was more than one people. All right, so what the fuck is going on with that? Like, I'm not here for that bullshit. Y'all tell me, y'all already know it's still fuck him, and at this point it's fuck Andy too. He can get it too, okay? Because that's some, I don't like that flip-flopping backtracking ass shit, okay? Be real and be truthful. Okay, that's all I gotta say on that. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about that. Like I said, if I miss some stuff that you want to talk about, we can talk about it in After Dark. That's coming up on Friday around 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. Between that time, okay? At night, my time, Chicago. And if I miss something else, you got something else, just I want to know y'all opinions and how y'all feel about this. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have an enjoyable weekend and the last couple of days of work be going well for y'all. School as well too. Congratulations to all the graduates out there, college, high school, grammar school. Keep up the good work. For y'all in college, y'all about to hit that real world. I hope y'all prepared. For y'all in grammar school, y'all about to go to high school. It's gonna get real a little bit. And for my high schoolers about to go to college, just brace your goddamn self, okay? But you gonna make it through, all right? And everybody just have a good one, okay? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.